Hello everyone. We're in a bit of vampires today again, and I'm sort of trying something out. This might not be the way you want to go with the deck, but I've tried it in a Ciri kind of list. And the reason for this is we only had 3 cards over 9 provisions, so we're not losing too much in terms of cards. Going to be missing again, Karathi and Danero, and obviously they're big cards. It's not a minor loss. But cutting those allows you to run some other stuff and face some consistency issues, missing out on an era and not having Karathi is always a bit of a blur, but it's something I want to try. So to make up for missing Karathi, we have Nimlorous Wrath and Spores, and to kind of make up for missing an era, we have an Naglfar. And the sort of provisions you save there allows you to run some other really nice cards, so you can get the Crohn's package in. You can also run a Goliath, put in an Appearing Phantom, and general idea of this is like we basically have a lot of gold, so we can play in round one. We basically have our Thrive engines, a couple of 4Ps, some thinning with the Wild Hunt Riders, and that's it in terms of bronzes. The only bronzes we have are like super refined, tried and tested cards, and then we just have golds, which we know we're gonna be playing for 7+ points. We also have Feast of Blood in here, which are actually pretty nice at the moment with the Purify, because obviously there's a lot of defenders running about, a lot of Colgrims, so definitely in that matchup, it's probably a matchup where you're going to be using Spores and Feast of Blood to get rid of the defender. Also puts on Bleeding, provided you have a Vampire, which is nice for Oriana, and you can then like get a Colgrim, chuck a Spores on it, make it a 1-point card. So roughly the same game plan as before. We want to get Caranthea, get double Oriana, Pray that the Debt of Erden, and we have Ciri as a bit of a buffer, maybe catch him out a little bit. So yeah, I really like the look of the list. I haven't played any games yet, so it's more of an exercise to see if it works. So you can come along on that with me. Just before I get into the games, if you do want to see more content, I would really appreciate if you could subscribe. It's really, really helping out the channel. Really been appreciating the support. And I'll stop rambling. I'll get straight into the games, and I'll catch you. I mean, this matchup isn't too bad considering relatively like greedy for them. So winning round 1 is going to be very, very important. Blue coin again, which I actually don't mind. You have full Crohn's, but I don't know how much I like that. Yeah, this is a lot better. A lot better. That's what I was kind of saying about all the golds, you can just kind of dump stuff. Actually, looking at I put the Feast of Bloods in, but maybe we just want, why have I forgot the name? Necrats. Might just be Necrats we want in the list instead. Wild Hunt Riders here are pretty nice. Just while we can, because things get very stupid very quick. Once we start buffing stuff, we're going to need like a Goliath down before we can get any value.
Can't see it getting any better than this.
Can kill that, but I feel like we get some very nice picks with Nimlorous Wrath. Yeah, this can get Boiling Oiled and pinged, whereas no matter how tall it gets, it's typically don't have any like way to deal with a super tall unit. And if they are running in an Erden, God, I would prefer to see out now. Yeah, exactly. On there. Still play a cat can. May just be able to bully him off the round. I will have to see. Fill up to a lot of points very quickly.
A witcher with no honor is no brother of mine.
so they can still catch in 2 cards, so we don't pass yet. Depending on what they play here, we may be looking to pass. Might just be able to catch them out a little bit. Because they're down by 24 points. 23, 22. Yeah, they need to make quite a big commitment. It would need to be like Natalis into AA. Would play for like 15 points. Need another 7 from hand. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. As I say, we need to be able to push this next round. If we can find Oriana, we'll be dropping that this round, and then we'll use, you know, stuff like Goliath in a short round. Like, Spores will be very nice, but we do want to find Caranthea. Alright, this is very sad, but we do need to push. We do need to push. We'll save Oriana. Just see what we can get out of them. I'm happy to play out cards just to get them out on anything.
Bolt softens them up. The sword finishes them off.
Maybe should have played it the same row. Because we can cave troll this round. I don't think we particularly need cave.
What's going on about this Mark fella? Live by the sword, die by the sword.
Not played an AA. Little fortunate. I want to see the AA out this round so we can squirrel it away, but
Time is the easy bit. Getting down
I'm still
to
getting away
water.
with that. We could. No, we can't. Both of these out is really nice because our bleeding can get stopped. Yeah, I think we don't push any further. We could have gone like Goliath. That was definitely an option.
Hey, I can see Care Saren from here.
They found it awkward. I was thinking, you know, 5 points really isn't a huge ask. Alright, we really need to get Caranthea. We're gonna need the points that Caranthea offers. There he is. Another beast. Okay, maybe not. Squirrel's not much use. Beast. And there's like no bricks. Exactly the same card. So we can start with the beast actually, because you know Ciri's at 8.
No audiences. Goes down today.
5. All annoying. They don't even have a way of dealing 2 damage. I think I actually do start now because we're really gonna need, you know, Oriana to be doing some legwork here. With any luck, the bleeding might stop some overly tall units.
Go on, season yourself with garlic, see what that gets you.
We can eventually deal with that. we can just raft that soon. Watch the stuff we need to do in the meantime. And the Witcher students aren't as scary now that the Adepts are gone. It does give them stuff to buff with, like Uprising for sure, but it is.
Why don't train on the cone? I hate it.
Yeah. Take that one. And play on the beast. And we're getting a fair amount each turn. Really, really nice. Yeah.
No problem.
No, you can. I'm much better at that.
And we can raft and take on Keldar next time. So they're just going for it now.
My spirit's willing and how?
Interesting. Interesting. Wrath will take this out now. Lose a couple points on Oriana, but so we lose like 1 point on each Oriana, but they would be getting a 2-point body anyway, so it plays for the same. Now we pray no Erden. They do it to me. They do it to me.
Apples like so.
Come on, if you've got it, just show me it. The same logic applies, Erden, and we just accept it's a loss. Igni.
I hate portals.
That.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow.
Not too bad. The spores would have really helped out. I think that Feast of Blood, if that was any other card, usually a lot better off. Warriors should be interesting. Probably have a very bad time, but interesting. Definitely interesting, right? Since the first game, I switched the Wild Hunt Riders to Necrats. Mainly because I don't know why they were in the first version, but I'll make sure like the deck list in like the intro and everything like that is what it should be. Brewer could be okay. I don't like Queen of the Night really. This isn't too bad though. This isn't too bad. Yeah, I think Necrats fit a little nicer. They're obviously a lot slower tempo because they basically play for 4. But we've really been lacking in bleeding for like some matchups. I'll say some matchups. It was really that NR game, that first game, that kind of highlighted it. Was like we have a lot of point potential, but once the bleeding's done, we didn't have ways to get more of it. Which the other list I had Necrats in, and like I really liked. So I'm not too sure why I wasn't running them, but this is the situation we're in. So probably just play Phantom. Don't hate that. They don't have the Bloodthirst for a Gung Slash to take that out, so it will take like a Stunning Blow or a... get the name? Decoction. May have been worth using Crystal Skull on it, I'm not too sure. That's alright. I'm fully fine with that one. So it's dropped to 5. I'm scared it might have that. I also don't think this is Warriors, I think this is some Birds deck, which is kind of cool. So at 5. I think I'm going to use it, because like the only real answer they have is like a Karathi or a Mokvarg. Okay. Fine. I mean, not what I was expecting, but I'm fine with it. See what we draw. We're looking to just tidy up the hand a little bit at the moment. That. The Naglfar could be done either of these. If we're shown these two, we're probably really sad. Maybe just want to matter. But they have a full hand, so we have to play summer first anyway. We're going to play down to 7 anyway, so and maybe we don't worry about it too much. You know, play something like the Brooks are here, and then just pass on 7.
Bow before modern Freya.
And that's going to feel sad for you, buddy.
Got a bad case of Noah's back.
Cool. Then now's the time we just get out the round. I'm considering running an Oz roll, but without it getting, it just feels a lot worse. I'm happy to see that out. Very, very happy to see that one out. So they no doubt have a Purify for the defender. I expect they probably have a Gramist. Good. A little bit late, but worst. Don't think 2 Necrats ever live, do they? We are at least guaranteed to get Orianna off matter, so we don't have to worry about getting her in hand. We are going to have her in hand eventually. Maybe do just drop one of these. Maybe it's the Indraga Lava. We'll drop that. We'll drop that. Okay. I would rather have an Imler's Wrath than a Necrat in hand, so all works out. And then once we draw this, our Naglfar will give us Queen of the Night, Whisperess, or Goliath. A choice of 2 of the 3 of those, and any of those I feel fine about. Like this is 11, this is 9 plus whatever buff goes on to Orianna because of it, and this is just a straight up 10. So whatever it may be, I'm fine with it. Kinda want to kill that, kinda can't kill that. Just start with these. Go up like a Matter, and then a Imler's Wrath can just get rid of this. Pretty slow. May even be worth going Cave Troll. No, it gives them longer to deal with it. Problem is playing Matter gives them a Bloodthirst. Cave Troll doesn't. I guess we can always Weaver us to get this out of Bloodthirst, so
You'll forget your sorrows.
kind of fine. I have a funny feeling they don't have a Blood Eagle, because I think when you see that 1 power 1 armor, or it might be coming here, is it?
Reasons for the feeble of heart.
Okay. Totally fine. How much trouble do you think this bird is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So killing that is like 11 points. Well, 10 points because this has armor, but I value the armor quite highly on the cave troll. We just want these protected. And we can be quite patient here. Well, relatively. You know, maybe get Neckarat and then cave troll, then do Caranthea. Mainly because if Neckarat catches any removal, I'm happy with that. Of course, it's a veiled unit, perfect. Nice, nice. I actually don't even mind giving feed into these anyway. Alright. There's enough units now that, like, this is gonna be 4. They played 2 gutting slashes, I believe. Yeah, I played 2 gutting slashes. Got 1, 2, 3. I know this one will just get flipped, but not much else we can do. Because the alternative, it comes down like 3 in a damaged unit, and nah. Even if they can deal with this, we have another one. Okay, so they don't have scoia'tael. This is a weird setup. Does look more like a traditional Patricidal Fury. So they probably had a champ charge then. A little bit sad, so we are going to have to get a couple of tall units. Go Bloodfest, free for a champ charge if they want to take it. The one person playing Hammond. Beautiful. So I mean, we do have Weaveress to buff one of these up, you know, get out of that damaged turn. Do we just want like a, considering if we even want like a Strays of Spala or just some row movement? Obviously we're very vulnerable to that. Yeah. That'll still be damaged if it's boosted. Around here won't be. There's probably a Morgvarg. And then we have what, like Goliath, Whisperess. Like Whisperess is probably the best pull because plays a 5, kills a 6, 11 in total. Can play into tall removal. Oh wow. Wasn't expecting that. And if that last card's a Tigby, pretty sad for him. This like warriors without Harold? Something? The one person playing Wild Boar, okay. And it's truly sad. Truly, truly sad. Okay, Dead Eyes.
Humans, you're all the
Dead Eyes
same.
could be sad. We'll have to see. So the spawns could be nice. Ciri is obviously very nice. That's not bad. We'll probably throw away Feast of Blood, but Feast of Blood. We want that in hand. I'm just concerned that we have too much for us to like keep going into the round. Alright, I actually like that a little better. You know, we can drop like 2 of these now. Feel kind of good. Yeah, my concern with this list is there's not much in the way of removal. We kind of have to rely on getting our own points and hoping they can't answer it. But I guess that's just the monster's way, isn't it? That's just the way monsters works. Yeah. Then we can go like Nekara into Imperium Phantom, Katakan into Ciri Nova. Fine. Lose a thrive, but we'll live. We shall live. Maybe in 4 turns that dies. We'll see. I mean, I'm not committing anything else for it. I mean, we could go Imperium Phantom to kill that.
Are you fucking
Just use
kidding
it
me?
straight away instead of letting it climb. Yeah, I think so. Oh no, we'd have to wait a time. No, what am I saying? Forgot about the armor. Next turn we have the option. And I don't see how they ever buff this up. Yeah.
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn.
Get Katkan down. And it is a vampire, so Nekrat will be active next turn. Pretty nice. Looking pretty nice. And we can play Nova. That maybe baits out, you know, something like a Karathi. Light is actually a little dim. There we go. Fine by me, considering we have a defender coming at some point. We just bonk that down. And also, more importantly, that Purify. Purify would have been pretty scary, pretty sad. I don't think you never run 2 of those, do you? No way you run 2 and have 2 in hand. Alright, so this is a really good spot to be in. So they can kill this. But that's probably like a rebuke or something. But then they're still losing a card down. Yeah, this is a perfect pass. Because they either leave this up and like play like 20 points from 1 card and win, and then we just get a dry pass card. If they dry pass, you know, we stay up. Yeah, this is kind of what I mean. 428. 7. Yeah, they're still down by a fair bit. Okay, if that's what they want to commit to win the round, Yavin and Ayla and coming out and all the leader, just fine with me. If that's the trade-off for Ciri Nova, no complaints here. No complaints whatsoever. So we have a good drive pass card. Now we can, I mean, maybe this is even our drive pass card. I think it might be, just in case we get pushed. I want to take another mulligan there. Yeah, looks like we're getting pushed, boys. Like we're getting pushed. In which case, we almost certainly set the Necro, right? Actually, this is probably just getting spaused. I'll play mana.
Dance. For young is the night.
Yeah, I should have maybe explained that before, but I was like, we 100% get Granthea. Sorry, I spotted it when I looked at my deck, but I didn't say it out loud because everything else is like 7 or 8, so I knew we'd get Granthea, so we have access to Uha with these two should we need it. I'm kind of setting it up so like they have a pass if they want to take it. Okay.
Can't stop your arms. Then we'll see.
You'd have to commit full leader, so, because if we don't, it only goes up by 2, and then a Golgothana takes it out, which I'm not too happy to let happen. No, we can do this. Lazarus. Okay.
No point in showing mercy.
Alright, looks like it's happening then, boys. We are going to have to commit it. I think they're going for a 2-0 or bust kind of situation. But luckily we were pretty much fine against it. Of course it goes melee right there. Have we gotten away without that? 4 less points. They're going to get 1, 2, 35. Sure.
Do you hear?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 minus 3, 5, 40. So they'll go up to 40. They're gonna go up by. That's gonna get into. That's gonna get in 3. Easy enough. Yeah, lead was a little scary, but they have like only like 5 left. And now that like Venosil and Gezrus are gone, I'm really feeling pretty good. To be honest, feeling pretty good. Bruxa, no. What else are we looking for? Goliath would be really nice. Goliath would be very nice. Or not. May just have to play Oriana as is.
My sweet, sweet children.
Because everything else we need to wait for something to be played. Cool. Cool. So Queen of the Night's easy enough to just dump down.
Your blood smells sweet.
Alright. Whisperers can deal with that.
With a signal. Till then, don't budge.
Could have got value with the Feast of Blood, but do that next. Just getting the engine off, it's a little safer. Alright. Yeah, I wanted to get one more game because I didn't want to leave on 2 losses, but there we go. I like this list. I think I maybe need to make a couple of changes, but it's in a good enough position at the moment, basically.